come. Magic carpet styling. Move like magic tech challenge. Poof, unique reminding. Getting round and losing shop. Uma, we're cheap back again. You will never end the rain. We keep multiplying. Running through the evidence. There's no denying.
Welcome to Get the Tea on Me Royalty. I wanted to get on here really quick before I went to bed. As I said before in my past videos, that my husband recently passed away in 2022. And I actually had to relocate. I had to move, and now I'm about to move again. It's going to be an upgrade, though at the same time. There's just a lot that's going on right now, but I'm really excited. I can honestly say that I'm really excited right now, you guys. And I think it's mostly because I'm seeing that, no matter what happens in my life, Spirit has me. I remember after my husband passed away, Spirit kept telling me, I don't know if you guys have seen The Lion King, but Spirit kept telling me Akuna Matata, meaning no worries for the rest of your days. And because I've had so much and I'm sure we all have had, lives that probably took us down these paths that were not expected, though. On those paths, we have to see where Spirit has carried us. And so, what I can honestly say is, I really look forward to the adventure, because it's almost like I'm traveling a path where I cannot fail. It's impossible for me to fail. And now I'm looking at it as a game, you guys, especially when it comes to my finances. I'm learning how to maneuver in a different way, because I mean, just to keep it real, I grew up in the game. I kind of grew up in an abusive household, and then I ended up, making choices, that were not in my best interest. Getting with one of the biggest drug dealers in the Bay Area, and actually going to jail and prisons myself, and doing things. But at the end of it all, that was part of my purpose, of course, because my father had went through that, his mother had went through that. I've had people in my bloodline that went through those things, and us chosen ones as healers and as those chosen to heal our bloodline, we have to go through the things that the people in our bloodline went through in order to heal those things. You cannot heal something in your bloodline if you haven't went through it. So if you had an auntie that was raped and she died, she died in depression because she could never get over that rape. And excuse me if I'm triggering anyone. If that person dies and never heals from that rape, she leaves a genetic imprint that is passed on throughout the bloodline. So there's a chosen one that will come along throughout that bloodline, and they will be responsible for healing all of those emotions that she left behind. Whether your daddy was an alcoholic, whether your mama was going through depression, or had been through abusive situations herself, those toxic traits are passed on to us just like blue eyes and blonde hair. There's a whole country in Africa that had blue eyes and blonde hair, and I was watching a documentary on that the other day, and it's just so beautiful how amazing our blood is. As African people, we have created every being on this planet, every being from European. I mean, we created everyone. Everything comes from the African blood of the African woman. I know that it's time to move forward, and I can actually say that I'm ready to do that because I've been basically hibernating for like almost 3 years now, ever since my husband's been gone. Because I've just been focused on my money and my businesses and cranking out these books that I have been writing. I'm actually coming out with 2 new books. It'll be my 9th book that I've published on Amazon. I'm about to be doing a lot of things in regard to the different projects that I have been working on. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for all of that. Um, but yeah, the main thing I'm focusing on right now is just moving and getting out of here and getting into a bigger space, being able to spread my things out and really just jump into my creativity. You guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really excited about that because I moved from a beautiful home. It was just something that I could be creative in. My husband bought us a beautiful home, and I had to downsize, and I'm feeling the impact of that, just having to squeeze all of my stuff into one little space. So it'll be nice to be able to just spread my stuff out again and really just, spread my wings with my creativity because I'm also a fashion designer. And so I need to be able to spread my fabrics out when I'm creating and actually, just do my thing the way I do my thing. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. My New Year's actually starts in spring, which is the way of the ancients. Our ancient ancestors, their New Year's begin in spring. And so, if you guys have been rushing around thinking that New Year's have already passed you by, and you're not really ready or prepared, you have until April, darn near the end of March. The New Year's doesn't begin until spring. And so, whatever it is you're preparing for, this is the time that you should be resting, manifesting, though, just being still. Being still and getting into your spirituality, making sure that spiritually you're where you need to be so that when the new year does come in, all of your manifestations can bloom like the flowers and the trees. Okay? I'm going to always be here. I'm never going anywhere because at the end of the day, it's about getting to know me, royalty.
Oh, Brocadabra, here I come. Magic carpet styling. Move like magic at challenge. Poof, unique reminding. Getting round and losing shop. My word, she back again. You will never end the rain. We keep multiplying. Running through the evidence. There's no denying.